Hello, friends and followers. Welcome back to TJ's Modeling Bench. Only I'm not at my modeling bench. I'm actually coming to you from Fort Wayne, Indiana at the IPMS Nationals. Today is Saturday, the 8th. So it's the last day. Judging was done last night, so I don't know yet if I got anything out of it. I did enter 3 models. I have the Scout, which I'll show you is done. I have my F4 Phantom in there, and I also have my Barn Find diorama in there. And I apologize for the shakiness. I'm hand holding my camera right now for this. So anyway, if you weren't able to make it to the IPMS Nationals here this year, you really missed a good time. My understanding is they set attendance records. Not just attendance, but entries as well. And I also do have my A7 Corsair upstairs in the Tiger Meat room. So, yeah, I brought 4 models. 3 of them are entered in competition, and then 1 for the Tiger Meat. But it's been a great time. The weather's been fantastic. There's been a little bit of rain, but nothing that would turn anybody off, really. So, with that said, let me show you. I'll show you in photographs what the Scout turned out to look like. So hang on. The time has finally come to fabricate our soft top. And the way we're going to do that is we are going to wrap this in some cling wrap, and then we're going to saturate some facial tissue with a mix of white glue and water, so PVA glue and water, and then we'll lay it over the top and let that harden up to get our shape. The support bars here are glued in down here at the bottom. I have the tape across there just to help support them a little bit while we lay this up, because we are going to be adding a little bit of pressure and weight on top of that until it's all dried and cured. And I don't want those to move either high or low in any way, because they're right where I want them right now. So with that said, let's start to wrap this. And for the record, I hate using cling wrap because it is so difficult for me to get it to lay smooth. Not that it's real critical on this that it lays smooth, but it's great at sticking to itself, and sometimes it sticks where you don't really want it to stick to itself. This is a barrier to protect our interior and our body, but it also will help provide the shape. So that's one wrap. I'm going to give it another wrap just to be safe. Give it a little more support that way. I think this one will lay across diagonally like this. See what I mean? Oh, come on, really? Come on, get out of there. There we go. That's why I hate this stuff. But it's necessary in this case. All right, like I said, it doesn't have to be real smooth. We just want to make sure we get that shape, right? So there you go. You can kind of see our shape there. All right, and then, all right, so that's ready. And I'll probably lay a piece of, let's do that right now. Let's lay a piece of shop towel down underneath it, just to help protect the bench top a little bit. All right. Now I will mix up our glue mixture, and we'll get ready to do that. All right, here we go. Now this is a branded tissue, and you can see around the edges there is a bit of a pattern, but this is large enough that that pattern won't get into our way when we get ready to trim it. All right, so we're just going to lay it in the bath. Let it soak up our glue water. and transfer it over. And get it as straight as we can. Get any wrinkles out that we can without tearing it. And I'm not really concerned with how well it drapes over the sides because we are not going to have the sides on it. Not down anyway. All right, so now we'll just let that sit for a while. And then once it's fully dried up and handleable, then we can trim it and then we'll paint it as well. The soft top portion has set up, and I trimmed off some of it, and then I very lightly have traced some lines with a mechanical pencil to close to our finished edge. So I can trim off a little bit more, and then I can get more exacting as I get closer. But that's it, and you can see it held its shape. It's got a little bit of wrinkle in it, but nothing that concerns me too much. I think that's going to look just fine. All right, so that's going to do it for this update. Stay tuned when I get home. I'm probably leaving midday tomorrow, Sunday, and then I have Monday off. I took that day off as a recovery day since I worked last Monday. So we'll be getting started really soon on some other stuff. Like I said, I've got my screw bottom challenge, which is also my shop channel vehicle that Mark Batson threw out as a challenge for us going to Acme this year. I've got a couple other things. I've got another theme build to do for Acme. So yeah, we're gonna get started pretty hot and heavy as soon as I get back to Mobile. But anyway, thanks y'all for tuning in, and till next time, peace and love.